DJ Earth. We're going to be previewing the match at the Stadium Light on Saturday against Charlton Athletic. Just like Portsmouth, that name Charlton, it just fills you with dread, doesn't it? It doesn't matter how bad the team is, what's going on. It's just the name Charlton. We just have such a bad record with them. It's unreal. Chuffed a bit to where the lads performed against Crewe. It was just so professional. I cannot fault them. But I think once again, just like Portsmouth, no matter what the pitch conditions like, even if it's dry, it's going to be mental games out there. We're going to have to be mentally strong as well as physical, and that's what was lacking against Portsmouth. Was we just didn't have the mental strength. We didn't mentally want it. So we need to be mentally prepared for Charlton, because I mean, like I say, they've just sacked their manager. Whether they've got a manager in or not, you always get that lift if there's a boss that you're not keen on, and you go to work the next day and he's not there, whatever, then you'll get a lift, don't you, in your performance. So someone's got to be professional. They've got to just get the job done. But I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. I would love them to beat them. My heart says we'll one of them 3-0, but my head says it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I think, I know Charlton's been poor, but it's just Charlton, and dare I say, will I be happy with a point? Well, no, not really, because they're the sort of bottom of the league, aren't they, just about? But I don't know. I just don't think Charlton will be there come the end of the season. I still think Charlton will be there for the playoff spots by the end of the season. They are a big club. I know they've been struggling and stuff, but I remember when we were years ago, before we got Roy Keane, Niall Quinn was in charge, and we were bottom of the league, and I think we lost against Coventry, and then we won the championship. We were champions. So it's still very early days to sort of properly tell who's going to be there at the end of the season and when. So I think we just need to be as professional as possible, but we need to be mentally prepared as well as physically for this one. We should be like that for every game, but Charlton will be up for it against us. I would like to see us turn them over. The way we passed the ball against Crewe, and we seemed to not let them have 5 minutes on the ball. It was great, and we do need to show authority straight away. I thought McGeady wasn't bad. Once again, doing his trademark stuff down the wings and getting in decent crosses. Nice to see Stewart get a couple of goals. That'll do his confidence again the world of good. He's like buses, isn't it? His goals come in twos. They come in twos, his goals. But he took them well. And that's what we need. We need some quality stuff into the box for him. We need the supply for him to put them away. A bit fortunate as well with the own goal against Crewe, but it don't matter. That's what we need to do. We need to have the ball in the opposition box to create problems, because I didn't say own goals are a fluke, because at the end of the day the ball's in the back of the net because we're pressing them and we've put the ball in there and we've caused them problems, so it doesn't matter how it goes in. Djaku, he's really beginning to impress me more and more as the matches go on. People say he's still not fully fit, but I'm not too sure about that. But the way he finishes, I mean, that match against Cheltenham when he came on, and the way he finished it, he just bursts the net, doesn't he? Probably rifles his shots with anger, and he did the same against Crewe. He ran half a length of the pitch and just thunderbolted it. The way he finishes, I'm really getting to like that bloke, not in a sexual sort of way, mind, but just purely professional punditry here. But I would say give him a start, but people saying he's injured, no, he's not fully fit. Well, you can't really put a player on for 90 minutes, but we'll just have to see what game time he gets on. Hoffman again, he's starting to impress me even more with his performances. He's getting more confident and he's pulling off some superb saves. He most certainly definitely has saved us from either defeat or draws, especially like against Gillingham and stuff. And even if he's getting clean sheets as well, because it does our goal difference the world of good, because them 4 goals scored against Crewe is bringing back the damage from Portsmouth. Just hope it's not a repeat performance against Charlton, because I mean, How many teams have we got bogey teams? We always say, oh, this is our bogey team, Burton's our bogey team, Portsmouth's our bogey team, you know what I mean? But it's just, I think it's just the history as well with Charlton. We've still got our memories, haven't we, from the Wembley playoff final twice. You know, the heartache of the penalty shootout, and of course just a couple of years ago when they beat us at the playoffs. Again, at Wembley, it's, you know, they're just a thorn in our side, and I would like to pull this thorn out and put them to the sword, really. But like I say, I'm going to be sensible, because we're not going to win every game. We've got to be realistic here. I would love us to, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to go for Sunderland 1, Charlton 1, and I'm going to go for Stewart to score for Sunderland again. I think they'll score first, and I think we will get the equaliser. Don't know when the goals will come. I reckon the crowd as well will be about 34,000. I've got a funny feeling Charlton will bring a few up. But with Sunderland's recent performances, I think, you know, it'll attract a few more thousand to the ground. Forecast, I think it's going to be overcast. It's not going to be too cold, so about 11 or 12 degrees. I will bring your weather forecast into it all the time, but I don't think you need to bring your brollies anyway. So if you go into the match, enjoy yourself, be safe, have fun, and I would like you to bring 3 points back to the houses, or back to the Slug and Lettuce if you're going for a pint after the game, or even Mars Pies at Pallion Road, or whatever it is, if it's still open. But yeah, that's my prediction. I'm going to go for Sunderland 1, Charlton 1. Enjoy yourselves and be safe. Toodaloo.